What the Zilla! Zero. Welcome back for another season, another update, another war. But it's not war on any, it is a war of tier lists. Because today we do have the latest update from Apocalyptic Shadow Analytics patch 3.1. Hail Pokke, hail Pokke, hail Pokke. Alright, so without further ado, let's just see what are the average scores, average cycle usage rate, because I've been told that okay, every single time I've been told that it's very, very spicy. It reduces the likelihood of how spicy it actually is. So if it probably, okay, I feel like this is gonna be a xiaola, right? Small spice, small spice. Okay. Jade is the highest rank, increased by 59. Argenti went up to 35.68. Silla! Okay, wait, this might be a one guy though. This might be a one guy. This might be a one guy. Because this is 0.700. But Silla at a 35.59. Tribbie is 42. It's around 20 guys. Okay, Tribbie at 42.3. Saval at okay, I feel like all these addition, they are all wheelchairs for D Herda. That's what I feel, right? Then Bronya went up by a decent chunk. Mimi went down. Oh no. Mimi went down by 18 score. Okay, I feel like this also might be the case where at the start when Mimi came up, I feel like people probably didn't even know how absolutely bastard she was. So they didn't even use her enough yet, right? They're still stuck to their 2024 HMC audit. Now that more and more people are getting introduced to how absolutely absurd Mimi is, more people want to try her and then they just run it down, right? So I don't think it's Mimi's fault. It's just the scale issues, greedy and stupid, and that is right. Lingsha went up by a decent 45. Herda almost no change. Boot Hill went up by 267. I'm guessing it's against a Aventurine boss. Yeah, I'm almost certain is the Aventurine boss. Okay. Boot Hill went up by a pretty decent amount of chunk. Aglaya still performing quite well in the 1, 2, 3, 4 top 12. 34.80, 16.67. March 7th went down a little bit. Sunday went up almost no change. Babin 1. Very, very good. Shu Shang, this is like what? So this is 20 guys, right? So this is like 7 guys. 7 guys decided to use Shu Shang to clear APOC. Then we do have ourselves a face out going down a little bit. It is what it is. When we're actually being completely the same. A true neutral, if I can say so myself. Then this is going to be Himiko going up by a little bit. Aventurine went down by 30. Luocha went up. Fuck you. Almost no change. Asta, literally like a one guy. Gallagher, almost no change. Rame go up a little bit. Reba died. Wait, why did Reba die? Isn't Reba like ridiculously good for TV? Actually, now that I think about it, I'm quite surprised that Reba didn't get like 3,500 or some shit. Because it should be like super good for TV, right? But yeah. Fu Zheng kind of went down a little bit. Tobes went up by almost like 100 points. Wait, Tobes did almost more than four times the decrement compared to March 7th. And it's like quite a decent chunk of population at this technically this is E0S1, so it doesn't have the E1 Tobes, but okay, Tobes is not doing too good. Then Jiaochu went up by a little bit, Jingyuan went up by a little bit, Pella, even okay, it looks like across the board, a lot of people's score are like going up. So does this mean that this APOC Shadow was actually easier? Was it adding easier? Then Mose went up by 88 points. Okay, even Blade went up. Japard went up. Everyone just keeps going up. Oh, Bailu almost died. It is what it is. Jing Liu went up. Silver Wolf went. Okay, so so everyone here they failed. Right, they failed. What the f is even going on, dude? How is it even possible? With Firefly, okay, to be fair, it is easier with. Wait. So what if I go to without light cone? Is she gonna be even worse? Yunli, okay, honestly, I feel like Yunli would have been really, really good for like Aven. So skill issue, it is what it is. But Well Yang went up by a little bit. I kind of Lala went up by a little bit. Very interesting. Then daughter ratio, I don't even know who the hell she uses him in 2025. So it is what it is. DOT, just rest in peace at this point. I kind of want to see what we're looking at with E0 only free light cones. Okay. This first row has almost no change from what I've been seeing here. Alright. Almost no change. It's just that Scylla just disappeared from the Sea of Butterflies. Scylla just completely gone with only 3 icons. So we do see Jade, Argenti, tribbie, Serval, all the heritage teams. Brian is still kind of here. Mimi, Lingsha, Herda. Han March 7th actually made it top 10. And then we do have also Agleia, Boot Hill. This is what happened to Firefly. I mean, just using it because it's the TV though. Wait, why are we not using Firefly against the TV? Wouldn't she be quite good for TV? And then you just slap on like Lingsha and wouldn't comfort. And then she can start breaking, right? Just use it for TV. Oh, it's not even good for TV. Oh, Firefly is just not good. She is also bad into TV. Okay. Let's just move on a little bit. So Boot Hill is still gonna be cooking. Bubbin. And then we have Sunday, Facial, all 3400s. Looking almost no Rabba going up a little bit, and Fugue, Silverwolf, Ramesh, Tobaz, blah blah. So across both situations, looks like March 7th is gonna be performing. Okay, for no signature icon, she performed almost 100 points better than a E0 Azure Tobaz. Jiao Qiu kind of cook. Oh, Jiao Qiu's appearance rate actually went down by a lot. What happened to? Wait, why is there no one using Aggron? Oh, wait, because nobody has an Aggron at S0 anymore. Everybody got an Aggron's S1. I'm guessing, right? Because 0.97 for Aggron is like ridiculously low. This is very, 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 very low for Aggron. So it is what it is. Balu. So the rest of us, everybody behind Aggron just kind of died. And then Qingyuan, Harmony Trailblazers is kind of just chilling. Firefly is oh my god, DOT is basically just non-existent at this point anymore. So, yep. 0, 0, 0, all the counts. Wait, so there were actually people that tried to clear using an E0 Azure team, and then bro just got a 0. That is very, very unfortunate. This is very, very unfortunate. But yep, so that is gonna be the case for no signature light cone or at E0, right? No signature. And I'd like to just point out the percentage, the usage rate for like no signature light cone with E0 is a lot lower than with. Like the numbers here are a lot higher for a team that has the signature light codes. So it does try to look at it. Look at the difference between an Aggron with signature is almost 25%, and without signature, it's gonna be like 0.97%. A 25-time increase for Aggron mains with or without signature. So it looks like the trend is going to be shifting towards a lot more people are unlocking the signature light cones for not just Aggron but for a lot of these different units. Appearance rate seems to be... Wait, even Firefly is running signature light cones now. Wait, what is this? This is 1% of Firefly users have a E0 S0. Okay, but to be fair, this is the team, right? This is the team. So I'm guessing the Firefly team, they... Okay, but to be fair, the Firefly team also don't really need signature light cones though. Like, Phil doesn't really need it, right? Harmony MC doesn't really need it. Ramen doesn't really need it. So why are there no more users running a free-to-play team? Everyone just all of a sudden became whales. Because the percentage for no sig is, yeah, it is good for up to E6 and all signature light cones. Okay, so we don't have the appearance rate yet, so we can't know if it's one guy or two guys, but I'm guessing the first half is still unchanged. So this is inclusive of Eidolons and all signatures. Basically version 3 supports and version 3 DPS. No change whatsoever. Jade actually ranked rank 1 for all 3. Holy shit. Dude, I feel like Jade's rise up needs to be talked about a little bit. Bro, legit, ever since the start of version 3, right? Ever since the start when they introduced the Trotters to MOC, she has been on the up and up. And then now we have tribbie, and then after tribbie it's gonna be Casrid, and after Casrid, bro has been riding the wave. A lot of it have been right. Yep. Not even before Tribbie's release, people were already using Jade with D Herda, and she's getting, not to say carried, but like her performance is pretty exceptional, especially when it comes to a lot of these mob content. Right? In any case, yep, Scylla is gonna be exceptionally well, but I'm guessing this is gonna be like what, 20 guys, 10 guys. Mimi, March 7th, Boot Hill, Herda, Fei Xiao, Himiko, Babin, Sunday, Lingsha. I don't know what happened to Topaz, man. I just, okay, but it is what it is. Yeah, whoever is gonna be 3500. Shu Zhang might be a one guy. Jiao Qiu, Akron performing a lot better. Fugue with the signature icon. Reba. It looks like a lot of the data from with Eidolons, without Eidolons, without signature, they look quite consistent across the board. Some minor changes here and there. Regarding especially Scylla with or without, but everything else it kind of just looks like it's the same. It's the same photo, almost, right? Almost. Rame is chill, etching no chill. Who failed? Oh, no one failed except for Dr. Ratio and Weld. Yep. So I'm guessing these are the E2 Fireflies, right? I'm guessing these are the E2 Fireflies. Popping off by a lot higher compared to the E0 variants. But everyone that has Eidolons basically succeeded except for these two. And of course, nobody plays these units, right? So that's pretty much it. DOT, honestly, no, yo, QQ made it. How? I don't even want to know, right? Okay. Queen Ivan, I don't even know what she's doing there, but that is gonna be the statistics, the average scores, average clears for E6 all signature, E0 all signature, as well as E0 with complete free-to-play relatability. Wait, where is it? Yep, E0 with complete free-to-play relatability. So now we can just jump into the usage rate. Show combined. Okay. Almost no change. Dominant went up by a lot. Barbin went up by a very high amount. Aventurine, almost no change. Tribbie's first appearance. Sunday went up by quite a little bit. Lingsha, almost no change. Wait, it's not just Ramedo. It's just like Break in general. In any case, Firefly, 26.84% went down. Yeah, basically a lot of the Break teams just kind of started going down a little bit. I can kind of see why, because Break doesn't really work for TV, at least for like my personal experience, or at least not as well as others, since they're gonna break regardless, right? You can break all of them just by hitting them as frequently as humanly possible. And then Aventurine's Dices is just a fucking pain in the ass, because you can't even implant the fucking weakness onto the Dices that doesn't have, like, it's just locked. So I can kind of see why Break is a little bit cool. Boot Hill honestly is like a, I would say he's an exception, but it's not a rule, because Bro's appearance is what, 6%, right? It's 6%. So technically, even though he is like there, he's probably a elite group of Boot Hill mains that are maintaining the Boot Hill agenda. Outside of Reba, breaks slower than a normal team on TV. Yeah, that's very fair. Because at least Reba is still erudition, so she can still hit it quite frequently. So yeah, maybe I don't think like Firefly is falling off or like Break is falling off, but it's just that the environment, right? It always once again ties back the environment of Honkai Starbucks, especially for this APOC. I don't think it suits Break, just like how Pure Fiction, it probably didn't suit Break as well as last time. I think we have seen the best case scenario from our rank 1 Firefly main. And 9, I feel like this MOC is still not too bad. This MOC could still cook a little bit. But maybe going forward into the future, they're going to bring back Break for another round of applause, right? So we will just see how it goes. Akron going down by a little bit. Gallagher, yep, Jade went down a little bit. March 7th actually went up considerably. Almost a doubling her previous appearance in the previous not Pure Fiction, Apocalyptic Shadows. Whereas for Topaz, I'm guessing follow-up is still being used for... Okay, technically follow-up can also be used for side 2, right? Because you can hit frequently. But I imagine it will be quite annoying. You might as well just use it against Aventurine side. But I don't really understand why the upsurge now, though. Because we kind of did talk about it on my channel, the comparison between 100 March 7th versus Topaz. I think a couple of weeks, if not 1 or 2 months ago, where we kind of discussed as to why Topaz isn't aging like wine, right? Why Topaz, her value, the banner of Topaz they always came at a very weird time, right? Back in my days, we were kind of discussing it. So the first launch of Topaz, it was with Jingliu, before Fallout even became a thing. Second launch of Topaz, it was alongside Dr. Ratio. And then you pretty much can just run Peta team and you can just fit through. And then the third re-round of Topaz, by that point of time, it's kind of like we already have for free hunt March 7th. So every single time Topaz banner came up, it's like there were always something else that could have just done her role for free 99. Okay, not exactly free 99, but it was more appealing and like more worthwhile as a unit. And at this point, I think the biggest thing is, especially at E0, right, is I think like what we also talk about, you can't really control that very, very first Nambi, which means you need to redirect. Especially every single time you kill a mob, you kill a minion, that Nambi RNG needs to be lined up. Otherwise, you are forced to use a skill point, which could eat into the economy for your villager and yourself. So please close it. I can't close the app, right? It just appears at this, right? So it's actually TLDR. Happy March 7th. Happy March 7th. Very, very good. Very nice. Fusion went up by 6%. Aglaia, honestly, I feel like she has a pretty prospective future. I don't know how long this is gonna be the case, especially after 3.2. I have a gut feeling that 3.2 is gonna change a lot of things. And Aglaia being a DPS, the first version 3 remembrance DPS no less. I have a feeling that we will see how it goes, right? A storm is coming. A storm is coming. That's what I feel personally, right? Aside from that, Peta is no change. Sparkle went down a little bit. Reba, okay, Jingyuan, HMC, Luocha, Bronya, Boot Hill. DOT is kind of just okay. Like this is one of the storm that I feel like it's probably gonna come. I genuinely do. I've said this for like 500 times now. I don't think DOT is gonna be dead, or at least not forever. Eventually, someone is gonna come along. Is gonna revive DOT, and DOT mains can finally rejoin and celebrate once again. Because there's no fucking way they dedicated an entire Nihility path, half of it in SU tied to DOT, and they just give up. No shot, right? So it is coming, it's coming, it's coming. Yun Lika is just chilling. Argentina, I don't know what the fuck happened to bro. I mean, to be fair, he's not really been that good. Against TV though, I think he has always been performing quite nicely, especially since now that you can pair him up with D Herda. As a battery, you just spam the fuck out of the energy. D Herda, boom, 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 can work pretty well. Mose, he's the guy, so it is what it is. Silvo, blah, blah, and yep, that pretty much wraps up most of the units that we can kind of talk about. Blade! Nothing against Blade. Mighty's early access next Wednesday. HP scaling units, I think we need a little bit more that reduces their reliance of the number of times they get hit, which is something that Blade relies on a lot, especially if you don't have Yingli Cylinder like. But not related to APOC, but just my 2 cents, right? Okay, let's take a look at the character usage rate over time. Very, very good. Okay. I will slow down my speed. I will slow down because when I get my juices going, right? Like when I start to let it flow, let it cook, I start to yap a lot faster. Okay, character usage over time. So in rank 1, we do have ourselves D Herta at a 33.3%. The only unit that has a 3510 average score in the red category. Very, very good. Very, very nice. In the second category, we do have ourselves Aglaia at 9.67%. Fei Xiao, Repa, and Argenti, they're going to be falling close behind at 3463, 3422, as well as 3411. All of them roughly around the same ballpark, right? And then we do have ourselves this range over here. Boot Hill, Firefly, Jingyuan, Aircron, and Himiko. I would say that Firefly has been a little bit on the downwards trajectory for the past, I would say not just in APOC, right? In MOC, in APOC, in Pure Fiction. It's a little bit sad that it's been going down, and I don't really see a way out in terms of the units that can supplement Firefly, because the most recent unit that supplemented the SuperBRICKED archetype, it was Fugue. Alright, it was meant to introduce Exo Toughness, it was meant to introduce SuperBRICKED, additional, more or less kind of replacing your Harmony Trailblazer so they can use your Mimi for the other team. So I don't know how they're gonna upgrade not just Firefly but the entirety of the SuperBRICKED positioning, especially since they kind of had their niche last time. Alright, I don't really see how Break Team is gonna cook, especially with the recent Fugue update. But going forward, I am looking for... I can't lock it. Roar! Going forward, okay, Break Team is cool, right? It is what it is. DOT eventually is gonna come back. Blade. I don't see why they would make him come back, especially since my day is coming up forever. RMZ at 35.19, 33.3%. Bubbin 3434, 52.95%. Run me at 3432 at 64.67. Bronya doing quite well. Where is Sparkle? Holy shit. Okay, you know what's crazy? I feel like I think there is a very good way to change everything. No. I just started got cooking, right? I think one of the reasons as to why you not just Sparkle, right? Not just Sparkle, but Sparkle is an example of. Okay, I feel like this could be a completely separate video. Yeah. I'll talk about it next time. But like, Sparkle is an example of a unit that on launch, she worked quite well. Because back then on her release, the main teams were DOT with Black Swan, Hyper Carry with because Bubbin haven't even come out yet, right? So it was DOT, Hyper Carry, and yeah, that was pretty much it. And on her launch, you didn't really have any other similar options. And I think Bubbin came out 2 patches later, right? Because Boot Hill was the patch in yeah. So Bubbin came out 2 patches later. So it's a little bit hard to say whether or not it was a bad call. But going forward, right? If they made Sparkle as a unit that is not being compared to limited harmonies, right? If we made Sparkle as a unit that can be compared to even units like Bronya, right? Even units like Bronya, I think eventually, for example, if there was a way to increase the how do I say this? Like, they did mention that they're gonna buff all units, right? They're buffing all units, specifically as we see from the CN transition. They are gonna be buffing all units, all right? So if they go about a route of either buffing up Sparkle or units similar to a predicament of Sparkle for now, because right now Sparkle is one of the cases, right? In the future, I feel like these things are still gonna happen because the game is gonna keep progressing, and more units will fall into this category where shinier things replaces their role. So in order to make them keep up, and I think one of my chatters said just now in AskPokke as well, should they make units less crazy, right? It's crazier than the last and crazier than the last and more effect. Instead of making units less crazy, why not just implement features that just brings up your old units? Because I do think units like Sparkle, okay, let's just be Silver as well. These units, if they do get the step up, it's not like players would go all in for Sparkle and skip new units anyways. Rather, they make it more balanced, and there could be a greater variety of this kind of stuff happening for pretty much all of the endgame content. It's either this or there are more contents to make use of these units. APOC Shadows data this time, it is pretty much an example. You can see like units for Topaz. Sometimes even if you put, right, even if you put for them, maybe they are performing really good. There's a period of time, but eventually the status quo cannot be maintained. Not really even due to power creep, but it's just because the environments shift pretty rapidly, more rapidly than the income of Stellar Jades. They are coming from a patch by patch basis, right? I think on average right now we get like 80-ish, 90 pools, right? Unless you get a super huge anniversary patch, probably 100-ish. But because it changes quite rapidly and it rotates, right? It rotates. If they were to make units that you put for last time, if they can keep up with the changes, not to say that they're meta forever, right? But if there can be a way that they can still clear in a nice format, I think it'll be quite nice. Not just for Sparkle, not just for Silver Wolf, right? Even units like Topaz. For now, she's like this, but I wouldn't even be surprised if eventually Bro goes down here. And then like the same argument could be made for units like Topaz again, right? Even super breakers like Firefly. Alright, Rabba is a little bit of an exception because she's basically erudition. But Firefly, to a certain extent, Boot Hill, if they can make a content less alienating, it'll be quite interesting. Average player who plays a game can earn 100 pools as free to play every single patch. I think the proof of that, last time we put out the chart, right? I think we put out the chart when we had a whole power grid discussion. Average number of pulls from 1.0 all the way up through to 2.6. I think 2.6 or 2.7. It was 102 pulls. 102.9 pulls. I still remember the spreadsheet, 102.9. But the thing is, a lot of these 102.9 pulls per patch, they were not in a straight line. I will argue that majority of it was during that 1.0 first initial launch, and you get showered with this like insane number of pulls at the start. I think it was like 150 plus to almost 200 pulls, all in one shot, patch by patch. So it's not really that fair to say that every single patch was 100, because there was this huge influx at the start. If you are a new player, you will have it, right? If you have it because you're just like, for example, Bob will have this kind of influx. But okay, I don't want to get too sidetracked, but this is APOC Shadows TLDR. Looking forward to see how units like Sparkle can see an upsurge again. Very, very good. Bring us to the final category, sustain. Lingsha is Lingsha. Aventurine is not too far behind. Gallagher is same. Huan Huan is this. Luocha Fusion. Okay, I would say that for units like Luocha, right? If we are gonna be seeing more of an upsurge for like this kind of like, let's be real, My Day, right? My Day, he's gonna consume HP. He doesn't want to die. More focus on heals, actual heals, not shields. I could see a future where Luocha could come out again, right? But then again, he's basically gonna be competing because he is a 1.1 unit actually. Super. He's a Giga Unk. He is a Giga Unk. So by the time a version 3 sustain come out, I'm not too sure how he's gonna be competing. But for now, that is gonna be the consensus, right? Which finally brings us into team usage. How do I show this? Oh, wait, what? Select all. Oh, size. Okay, there it is. Okay. Fei Xiao is rank 1. And then we have a Neglea Firefly. Rank 2, it's... Oh my god, it's still SuperBRICKED, guys. SuperBRICKED is still in the top 5 for both halves. Again. And again, and again, and again. The fact that the rank 1 team on the second half, the most used team, is not even at 3,300 is kind of crazy to me. The most popular team in this is 3,270. And Firefly doesn't really have a lot of variations, right? Like, for example, you want to talk about D Herda. D Herda might look like it's not really the rank 1 for a specific slot, but D Herda has a lot of variations, right? You have Jade, you have Herda, you have Tribbie, you have RMC, you have Lingsha. You can swap around with D Herda a lot. But like there are only so many different variations for Firefly. This is pretty much almost set here. Aside from that, you have like RMC with Gallagher, right? RMC Gallagher replace one of these two slots. But that's pretty much it. Whereas for units like D Herda, there are a lot of different ways to go about it, right? And realistically speaking, best in slot, Lingsha is gonna be best in slot, especially for side 2, right? Super Giga LE helps you to break a lot faster, and Fugue is almost non-negotiable, right? It is almost non-negotiable, especially if you're talking about like a meta widespread team. RMC slot, I think if we change it for HMC, might be even possible, because our HMC does give us the multi hits, which could help with the dinosaur a little bit, whereas Ramen is just a single target. But yep, the differential between Firefly and Akali, quite a decent jump up of more than 200 points. But I'm also not too surprised, since basically the second half Dinosaur TV, it is pretty much built for Reba, which I remember seeing Reba's score being not that high, right? Right. Okay, they went down. Okay, they went down a little bit. Okay, to be fair, they went down, but it's still pretty high. I was just a little bit interested, because the previous APOC before this, do you guys remember what was the previous APOC? It was Cocolia and what was the other guys again? I think Herda is way better with Dinosaur than Reba. Oh, absolutely. No shot, no question. It is 100% a lot better, because you can charge her ultimate very, very quickly, and you can extra turn, so she can prod Dinosaur a lot faster than Reba. Oh, Cocolia and Buck. Okay, Cocolia and Buck. Wouldn't Reba work way better against TV than Buck though? Because there's no way you use Reba for Cocolia, right? Especially since bro's not even imaginary weak. So most likely you're gonna be using Reba against Buck. So the fact that her performance actually went down against TV is a little bit weird. And I don't really know why. Buck, it was Buck and Ventilia. Oh, okay. It was Bug and Ventilia. Oh, Cocolia was the one before that. Holy shit, bro. I can't keep up, man. I can't keep up. It was Bug and Ventilia. Braba can't break the TV until she gets all the hits. Okay, now the one reason why I say this is because people might say it's Lingsha Showcase, right? Lingsha Showcase. But Lingsha is technically also really good for Ventilia though. And if anything, Lingsha works even better for TV. Because the AoE that you provide from Lingsha, it technically benefits you more against TVs. Because TV you just hit more times and then they break. The TV boss wants frequent AoE. Yeah, exactly. So like, if we're still talking about the same team, which is gonna be with, let's just be with Lingsha, I would expect this to be performing better. Not like a little bit worse compared to last time. But yeah, in any case, don't need to do it too much. TLDR Firefly is dead, so it is what it is. D Herda cooking, Akron cooking, Repa cooking. Wait, this Repa did not cook. Oh my god, wait. Yo, chat. This is the perfect example, by the way. The perfect example of why I said at the end of the day, when we want to compare this as benchmarks, Lingsha has to be there. The difference of fucking Lingsha and no Lingsha is clear and not clearing, which is 3300. Not running Lingsha using Gallagher led to a Repa team. A Repa team not finishing within 3300. Which probably contributed. Okay, then I can kind of see. Okay, wait. I see. Okay, this is actually honestly quite interesting to see how this numbers cook about. I see why this actually went down despite Repa's best is not team performance going up. Because whether or not you use the Lingsha or Gallagher against Ventilia is probably not as important as you use Gallagher or Lingsha against TV. Because TV benefits Lingsha so much, where the moment you don't have that Lingsha, your performance with Gallagher drops off by a very significant margin. Whereas for Ventilia, even if you don't have Lingsha, right? Even if you are using Gallagher, maybe they're all around the same ballpark of like 3300-ish. Plus minus a little bit here there, right? So very interesting. Very yeah, TV is basically Lingsha Showcase. It is absolutely true. It is Lingsha Showcase. And because of this, Repa with a Lingsha team is gonna be performing very well. Right? Whereas if you don't have Lingsha, then it is what it is, right? So that is pretty much gonna be there. And oh my god, there's so many D Herda teams. Holy shit, bro. What is this? Oh my goodness. Oh my god, that is really damn. Okay, honestly at this point you might as well just what if you just took out Firefly and just step on like Jade or something? Just give Jade to Lingsha. And then just let them be a driver. Well, what's the purpose at this point? You get what I'm saying? But we just cooled down a little bit and all the stuff is kind of saying a lot of different DR teams. And almost all of them cleared exceptionally well. So no surprises, but we have a little Jingyan team here, very nice. Okay, let's take a look at team 1, which is mainly Fei Xiao Pilt. We do have a Firefly which almost cleared. I'm actually surprised how well this team does though. Cause like you literally cannot break dice with Aventry, right? Unless you break the dice one by one. So the fact that this actually did almost 33 is quite good. It's honestly quite good. Then a lot of Fei Xiao Showcase, 3700 Fei Xiao. Okay, this is the stainless, but like, yep, you get what I'm saying. We have an Aglaia. This is with Gallagher again. So this is a differential between Gallagher and Lingsha. Okay, chat. Interesting question, chat. No right or wrong answer. I just kind of want to see what you guys are thinking. Do you think Lingsha is a more important upgrade on Gallagher, or do you think Fuke is a more important upgrade than HMC? I don't want to address it. Talk about it. Leave a comment down below, right? Very good. Okay, let's just go on a little bit. This is gonna be Fei Xiao, Akron. Wait, there's no Akron. Wait, there's not a single Akron clear against Aventry. Oh, there's. Ooh, that's really not too good. Ooh. Oh my god, Dockeron. Wait, Dockeron cleared better than Jiao Qiu. What the fuck? Okay, yep. Oh my goodness. It's horrendous. It is absolutely 0. Okay, let's take a look at the strict mode as well as the sort by score. So we're going to take a look at a more in-depth look, right? Boop. Okay. So it is a D Herta sweep for second half. No, oh my goodness. Complete D Herta sweep except for this one Argenti guy and one Akron guy. Every other team is just D Herta. In a sea of D Hertas. Oh, wait, it's D Herta plus tribbie. Yeah, it's almost exclusively D Herta plus tribbie. Okay. Honestly, not too surprising there. Side. Oh my god. What the is this team? Silla, Fei Xiao, Mimi Babin. Local women too angry to be power crap. Very, very. Try it now. Try it now. I don't know what the hell this team is cooking, but very, very. Silla basic kills the dice. Easy resurgence, easy follow up, easy energy. Sounds very, very interesting. Aglaya is also doing very, very well. Slightly, not really say better or worse. It's just that a different team comms. Oh, this is the double combo. Aglaya, Fei Xiao, Babin Sunday. A lot of 3700s. Then this is the final benchmark before 3700, which is also going to be a D Herta. But since most of the other teams is going to be used your side too, I don't think. Boot Hill. Boot Hill with Fuke, Ranmei, and Sunday. So I'm guessing bro just one-shots every single dice. Wait, can Firefly not one-shot every single dice? It's not possible? Or it just takes too long. I'm not surprised that Booyo can one-shot dice, but like Firefly can't. She can. But it's not as fast, is it? She can. Why not just run... Okay, wait. Why not just run this exact same team by... Okay, you know what? Let's find out. Let's find out. Oh my god, I hate this, guys. I can't see. I'm too old. Oh my god. Okay, Firefly. Okay, there it is. And Sunday. Oh. I mean, why wouldn't it work though? Because it works for Boot Hill, right? And if you're telling me Firefly can one-shot the dice, why can't this team work though? Because even if this has a E2 Firefly, there's still no clears. There's no Lingsha. No, you don't need Lingsha this APOC. Like this entire APOC Shadows, it is kind of meant for players to try playing Sustainers. Because every single break is a free full heal. So you don't really need Lingsha over here. Because Aven, Boot Hill hits with his ultimate. Sunday's out has no purpose. Because Boot Hill can one-shot eventually. Firefly can't one-shot the main boss. Oh. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Firefly can't one-shot the main boss. Okay. Yep. That's fair. So, yeah. So, is she cooked? Okay, she's cooked. Alright, then Boot Hill. Jing Liu, absolutely fucking insane. Jing Yuan, Silla. Oh my goodness. Mono Quantum Plaza Ting Yun. Wait, where is tribbie? Absolutely insane. This is like an Iyango R team. Wait, this guy might just be Iyango. The one guy. Because Iyango has an E6 Zero Wolf, and I think he's an E6 Spargo, right? Iyango's team. Very, very good. Very, very nice. A lot of Boot Hills. And then we get a mixture of Fei Xiao, Dioda, Jingyuan, and then etc. Right? Yeah, and then we have, quite a bit of Aglaya as well. So that is kind of pretty much it in terms of ranking. These are all E0. Oh, okay. These are all E0. Okay. I kind of want to just do one final thing, which is going to be the stream mode thing. And we kind of want to see what are the cooks so far. First things first, tribbie. How are you doing? Okay. Actually, tribbie, we don't really need to sort by score. It doesn't really change anything, right? Oh, it's already sorted by score. Oh, it's not. Oh, okay. There it is. That's wow. Holy, that's a lot of different teams. D Herda, Aglaya, Akron. Show more teams. Okay, this is the final team. Oh, there's so many tribbie teams that you can't even keep up. What the hell is this? Tribbie Fuke Lingsha Reba. Yeah, rest in peace, Rame. Okay, so it is what it is. Then a lot of Fei Xiao. So basically, bro replaced. Oh, you know what would be a very nice comparison? Fei Xiao Tribbie, and then we compare this with Fei Xiao Babin. So, okay, so we just run like a Fei Xiao. We give the proper fart, right? We give the proper fart. So where is Aventurine? Aventurine, remove Tribbie, and then we kind of see where this is. Sort by score. Okay, it looks like Babin is still more. Okay, what if we remove Aventurine, then we slap on Mark 7th? Because we could just run Sustainless, right? Okay, let's see. Sustainless is gonna be 3700 with Babin of Sunday, 3600 with Babin Tribbie. So it is still with Babin. Is there a Han March 7th Tribbie though? Ooh, that's not too good. Okay, so Babin is definitely still performing quite a decent chunk better compared to Tribbie then. Yep. Yeah, I don't think she's gonna be replacing Fei Xiao anytime soon. Yeah, quite a considerable upgrade. Okay, so that's gonna be for Fei Xiao. Aggron wise, I think Bro is pretty much still tied to Jiao Qiu. But we can see how this looks like. Okay, oh, it actually is not so much tied to Jiao Qiu anymore, because it's kind of tied to DOT. Dockeron is kind of making a resurgence back. And then the second half is like Mimi. Wait. Jiao Qiu is... I mean, he's still pretty prevalent, but he is not as niche. He is not as niche. Because there are more replacements. The fact that this team can actually make it to top 3. Wait, can we sort by score? What's the fastest clearing? Okay, this is top 4. Top 4. To be fair, top 3 is still all Jiao Qiu. Then this team is... Oh, Mimi replaced Jiao Qiu. Okay, to be fair, it's kind of very, very close. It's extremely, extremely close. And it's like a very, very small sample size. But like, it can be done. It can be done is sort of like the purpose here. What can Mimi not do? Can Mimi just do everything? Remembrance Trailblazer. Okay, let's see. Holy shit. 38-26. 37-88. Mimi can do everything. Damn. Yeah, Mimi is very, 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 very prevalent in a lot of different teams. And they all perform like exceptionally well as well. Where we don't sort by score what is like the highest usage rate. So it's like Leia Mimi as well as D Herda Mimi. So essentially this is replacing the Babin Sunday or Tribbie slot. And this is replacing the Babin slot. And this replaces Sunday slot. So okay, it looks like okay, I noticed a trend, which is a lot of these Mimi teams, they don't have Tribbie, at least not as frequently, right? D Herda is still gonna be running Tribbie here, but this is without a sustain. Then we have a couple of slots here without sustain. We run either D Herda or Saval. But the moment you slot in a sustain, like where Aventurine Lingsha, you basically see an upsurge of usage, 0.46. Okay, what about comparing this plus this? Double. Is this better than Babin? Okay, wait. Highest, right? This is highest appearance. 36, 74, 38, 26, 36, 73, 37, 49. And if this is Babin, where is Robin? Oh my god, I keep thinking she's B. Because I say it's Babin. But she's not B either. It's okay. 37, 88. 37, 72. 36. I would feel that Babin probably does a lot better side 1, and then Tribbie probably does better in side 2, just because of the procs that we can generate from Dinosaur. But okay, chat, I want to start wrapping up this video. In conclusion, so chat, what is the conclusion today? In conclusion, where is the okay, let's just use this. In conclusion, chat, please did. In conclusion, Sustainless is a very, very, very prominent in this APOC. A lot of teams, right? Not just a single unit. A lot have their performances going up Right, it was I guess in terms of like clear speed, you could say it's an easier clear speed. It was an easier clear speed. But I would say probably most likely try to run a sustainless, because this APOC does benefit you quite a bit, especially with the full heal, vulnerability, plus the skill point refresh, right? So with that, we have come to the end. Word of the day is gonna be fries in the bag. Join Twitch, join YouTube, join Discord, join Twitter, join Twitter. All the best. See you guys next time. Okay.